May it be an evening star shines down upon you. May it be when darkness falls, your heart will be true. You walk a lonely road, oh how far you are from home. Morning air, believe and you will find your way. Morning air, our promise lives within
Corregidor, shaped like a tadpole, with its head turned westward to the South China Sea, and the tail curving east towards Manila. In 1908, the 2nd Battalion of the UST Corps of Engineers began to build fortifications on the island to secure the seaward approach to Manila Bay. Corregidor had been a fixation with MacArthur. It had significant military value, for the harbor at Manila could not be used until the rock was captured. MacArthur considered Corregidor hallowed ground, for it had been there that America's flag had been ground to dust. Until Old Glory was raised on Corregidor again, Douglas MacArthur would have no rest.
People of the Philippines, I have returned.
On October 20, 1944, General MacArthur landed at Leyte.
So from Leyte, they have to go to first to Mindoro. Then from Mindoro, they went to Lingayen. From Lingayen, there are some landings in Zambales. Then by February 3, the American force entered Manila. And while taking Manila, they have to take Corregidor. The retaking of the island is necessary to open the sea lanes of Manila Bay, so that Manila Bay will be up and operating again, and the port area, port facilities will be available for use for operations within the country and outside, and eventually against Japan.
Rock Force Commander Colonel George Jones flew over Corregidor with a bomber force. He only saw 600 to 800 Japanese soldiers, but there was actually nearly 6,000. The US Navy added to the bombardment with cruisers and destroyers, shelling from close to shore. General MacArthur had given 6th Army the order, attack and seize Corregidor. General Walter Kruger and his planners formed a combined parachute seaboard team built around 4 battalions and named it the Rock Force. The main assault units in the operation would be the 3 battalions of Jones's 503rd Parachute Infantry Regiment and the 3rd Battalion, 34th Infantry of the 24th Infantry Division. Colonel Jones concluded that 20 to 50% of his paratroopers would suffer injuries in the jump.
So after the paratroopers had landed, their job was to recapture the island. But you see, there was fierce resistance because the Japanese resolved to fight to the last man. Also, adding to the difficulties that there are mines on the beaches. So you're able to stop several tanks, as well as you have Japanese who are holed up in caves and holes that they dug. So they have to be destroyed one by one because the Japanese will never surrender.
Malinta Hill reacted like a volcano, when several detonations in quick succession tore it asunder. The Japanese trapped inside had blown themselves up, and after the explosions and rockfall ceased, some 50 Japanese scurried from inside to attack, and the Americans mowed them down. General MacArthur arrived at Corregidor by PT boat. MacArthur alighted and glanced around at the white and camouflaged parachutes still dangling from the trees and wrecked buildings. He visited Battery Wheeler. Then Malinta Tunnel. General MacArthur proceeded to the presentation ceremony. Paratrooper Corporal Donald G. Bauer of Dayton, Ohio, raised the Stars and Stripes to the peak of Warp Pole. As hundreds of American eyes watched Old Glory waving in the breeze, proud were hearts filled with grief over the heavy price paid to repurchase Corregidor. 223 killed, 1,107 wounded or injured, nearly one-third of ROC force.